Hi, and welcome to Imani for Change. This is what Imani for Change is right now. So the pink sticky notes are what we are currently doing. The yellow sticky notes are what could potentially be added to what we are already doing right now. And the orange sticky notes are why we are doing what we are doing. So if we can start with this section here, this one is academics. So currently we are doing STEM boot camps, and we are also doing academic scholarships. And the reason we are doing them is for high school education, encouraging high school education, and skill development for jobs, critical thinking for boot camps, social interaction, and exposure or broadening the mind. So that is education. Here we come with what we are working on with the youth. So one of the things we are doing are sports camps with the table tennis, and what we would like to do is within those camps to do leadership training. We also do like youth exploration for skills and Bible camps for youth. And the reason we are doing that, we would like to expose students to find talent, sports talent, for social interactions, for physical exploration, like when they have a sports game or something is going on, they move out of the environment to a different environment. And then also mind exploration, like teaching them how to think differently. There is also exposure to other different cultures, different places. Some of these kids have never even been into a restaurant, and also Bible teaching. So we have the Orality Bible Project. This is oral teaching of Scripture. So within that, we'd like to see leadership training for pastors and church leaders. We'd also like to see Bible conferences. And the reason for that is so that there is more like communal Bible teaching and social interaction for church leaders. Bible teaching to the literate is why we are doing the Orality Project, and also oral evangelism. Once they record these messages, now they can have evangelism on recorded devices. So, as a normal clinic is a health clinic that already exists but very ill-equipped. So, we would like to see whether there is a way we could use a space for health clinics and vet clinics for the animals. And the reason we're doing this is for animal health and animal study, because also the vets coming in, especially coming from America, they find very indigenous ways of treating their animals, which may be helpful to them, and also teaching animal health. And the same thing for the human health. Okay. So the next project is water project. So the one that we are currently active on is drilling a borehole. But other things we can do for water recycling, like recycling grey water that they already use in their households. We also have a water purification system so that we can purify grey water for drinking, or either to drink or to collect, to use in the household. We also have gutters that they can catch water from their houses, and that is to collect clean water. and the purification also for irrigation to remove soap from recycled water that they can use for their gardens. And then here we have food drives, food projects. So food drive is something that we would like to eventually eliminate unless very, very necessary. So this would be just emergency aid. The food part would like to see whether they can get compost, recycling their green material, organic material, whether they can have greenhouses or mini farms, just 1 foot by 1 foot square foot gardens that don't take a lot of water but can have enough vegetables for the family, and also using manure from their animals to fertilize these little gardens. The reason for that is for manure, they could use it for fuel, for cooking with, they can use it for income or for fertilizer. For compost, they can use it for fuel or fertilizer. And greenhouses is for subsistence farming. So then this is the energy, renewable energy area. So we have had solar home systems, and those ones were for household use and for charging phones. And also what we'd like to see is warning systems for wild animals, so that the ones that come to attack the cows and the goats for the Maasais, there are sensors that will notify the owners that there is a wild animal coming to attack their animals. We also like to see chargers for phones, for flashlights, and for radios for communication and entertainment. And then the renewable energy, whether solar or wind, is for household use. It can also be used for fuel and also for security when they have the lights on from snakes or from wild animals, and also as income because the Kenya power system does refund those who are using solar systems. So we also have the Olomoyana school, which already has an existing system. It's over 10 years old. It's new batteries, new probably upgraded solar system, wiring, new lighting. So that is an upgrade project. And this middle mess here is community. So community projects, we have adult literacy, we have documentaries, we have language preservation, and we have recycling of plastic waste, and also communal charging stations for phones or flashlights or radios. So the reason for literacy for adults is so that they can learn literacy and numeracy, and documentaries are for historical purposes because as cultures are going, as we see in Native American communities, language is getting lost. And so whether we got for historical for purposes for teaching the young generation or for cultural preservation. Chargers is so that they have renewable energy chargers available for their phones. And then recycling of plastic is for environmental purposes. First of all, remove plastic from the environment. But it also can be used as fuel and for income, selling back to factories for recycling and also making products themselves. So this is what Imani looks like right now, what we are doing, the thing, and what is potential. And hopefully we'll be able to narrow this down so that we are not so spread out. But still, all these are good projects that we can keep. We can keep at the back of our minds if we ever find partners who are willing to take on the projects. Thank you. We have taken all these categories and ordered them by priority. So the first priority for Imani for Change will be Bible teaching. So our focus will start by implementing that partnership with Spoken in teaching the Bible. Then our second priority is the youth. So working with the youth, empowering whether it is boot camps, scholarships, Bible camps, focus on empowering the youth. And then our third category is the community in general. So doing the things, the adult literacy, financial literacy for women, putting public solar chargers and flashlight chargers and such things. Then number four is water. So our next focus is water. We already have started the borehole drilling one project, and we're going to keep pursuing that. But in the meantime, is finding other avenues of recycling, water catchment, and water purifications. And the fifth one is food. How can the community start producing small-scale food? Whether it is square foot gardens that don't require a lot of water, but they can raise their own vegetables. And then the sixth category is clinics. Health is important, so how we can get health clinics, veterinary clinics to help with the health of and the well-being of the community. And last but not least is the renewable energy, the recycling the solar and the wind energy and some for lights, for charging, and for security. So that is our order of projects. So after looking at all this, we started now thinking, what if this is Imani? What is its vision and what is its mission? So right now is the vision is we boil down to what we really are trying to do, which is transforming community, whether it's through Bible, whether it's through youth, whether it's through water or food. This community, what we seek is transformation, not to change them, but to use the systems that already exist and make them, enable them, and make them better and more efficient and more effective. And so the vision is where are we going? So we are going towards transforming community. The mission is how are we getting there? And we are getting there through community empowerment, through spiritual, mental, and physical transformation. All these aspects touch either mental, physical, or spiritual transformation of the community. And we hope and pray that many years from now, we are going to have a community that looks very different in a positive way from what it looks like today. So here is the revamped Imani, and we hope and pray as God leads that we will be the hands and feet and conduits to bring this transformation to the Maasai communities. Thank you.